Hi there, my name is Alma Olmeda and I'm the Community Giving Manager over at Pendleton Place. And I'm so excited to show you how to create your very own fundraising page in support of the Solid Ground Bright Futures campaign. If you are here, it means that you are interested in becoming a village ambassador and supporting the wonderful work that we do every day with youth and families. So let's just jump right into it. First things first is you'll let us know that you're interested in registering, and we'll send you over a link that looks like the one right in front of you. You'll know that you've gotten there successfully when you see those three big boxes at the top. This is just indicating the 3 steps it's going to take in order for you to register with us. Our wonderful logo for the Solid Ground Bright Futures campaign, along with a box of information letting you know what a village ambassador is, the difference between fundraising as an individual or joining creating a team. So, what we're asking for each of our teams to fundraise in their teams is 1,975. So that number is 1975. It's a nod to the year that we were founded, and this year we are turning 50. So much to celebrate there. If at any point in time you have any questions in registration, your fundraising page, or maybe just some tips on how to fundraise, I'm happy to have those conversations with you, and my contact information is listed right there. If you need a little bit of inspiration, Stacy Hyde, our wonderful executive director, has created a Solid Ground Bright Futures campaign video that you can see right here in this link in blue. So you're going to want to indicate if you are creating a team or a teammate. So a team, if you are creating that one, it's basically you're creating your fundraising team page for folks to go directly over to your page, donate. They probably are not going to register as a teammate. They just want to make that quick donation. But if you're looking to kind of have a team collectively, so people from like your work, maybe it's a church group or a neighborhood association, a sorority group, that is where you would then create a teammate registration to lead into a bigger team. Your team leader will need to go in first to create the team so that you guys can all funnel into. So if you're creating a teammate, you'll see this drop-down menu kind of pop up on the right-hand side where you can toggle between the different teams that are available. If your team does not appear on there, it just means that it's either not processed or your team leader hasn't had an opportunity to create a team yet. So I would just check in with your team leader first, and then if any other issues, then you could always reach out to me and we can look on the back end to see kind of what's going on. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to create a team and we're going to create the Pendleton Place Peeps. We're going to enter all of our information here just so that we know where to reach you in regards to questions about your fundraising page. Maybe we have follow-up questions about a donation that's being made, things like that. So you're going to want to make sure that all of this is kind of filled through. We're just going to use Pendleton Place's address here and zip code. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and enter your fundraising information. So this is where the fun happens. If you're just creating a team, like I said, just for people to go and directly donate, you're going to pre-populate that 1975 here. This is also going to be a specific amount that you are responsible for fundraising as a teammate. So if you are a teammate registering and you guys have already pre-selected amounts that you each are responsible for fundraising for, that's the amount that you're going to enter there. But like I said, for the purpose of this video, we're going to move through as if you were creating a team. And so 1975 is the goal that you'll enter there. Your fundraising page title, this is going to be at the top of your fundraising page. So you're going to want this to be a little attention grabbing so that people know, A, that they've reached the right page, and then 2, what you're asking for. So we're just going to go ahead and just populate something in there. So help me support Pendleton Place. If you are creative like I am and you want to do a video, you can go ahead and enter that video there, but no worries if you don't feel like you're wanting to be on screen and you're a little camera shy, then you don't have to. It's not a required field. In this box, though, down below, you're going to want to enter your narrative. So this is going to be your why. Why should folks donate to Pendleton Place? Why are you becoming a village ambassador with us today? A lot of people have shared, I'm supporting Pendleton Place because they were there for me when I needed it the most. Or maybe, hey, my sister works at Pendleton Place and I want to support her, support more families. So things like that. So anything that you want to enter here that you think is going to be meaningful to your circle of friends and groups, you'll enter in that box. So we'll just enter, Pendleton Place needs, Pendleton Place needs support. We'll enter something like that. Right down below, you'll also include how you would like to be contacted. So if you'd like to be contacted by email, phone, or text, you'll kind of enter that there and click I'm not a robot, because we are not robots, we're people, and then click next. It'll then take you over to the upload a photo. So this is not a required field. If you would like to enter a photo here, this could be anything of a photo of yourself. Maybe it's, a quote for folks to look at. Maybe it's a photo of you volunteering at Pendleton Place. You're welcome to do so there. Now, if you don't enter a photo here, no worries. Our system does pre-populate a Village Ambassador badge. So that will just automatically show up on your page. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. But like I said, if you don't want to upload something, you'll just click next. And then it'll give you kind of a confirmation of the fact that you've completed your registration there. Our team usually takes between 24 to 48 hours to process any team pages or teammate registrations that come through. It just means that, if you register on a Friday, we might not get to it on a Monday. So just check in with us if you have any questions. But if you're interested to see what that fundraising page is going to look like, I've gone ahead and pulled up my own personal one. So there's that title page in my description, along with my goal that I created and our wonderful and cute little Village Ambassador badge that pre-populates onto that page. Right here is my narrative that I'm hoping will draw in more donations. And so that's kind of where that lives. Now, if you're interested in competing like I am, we do have a leaderboard. So if you want to see how you kind of stack up against other teams, you can go ahead and receive the link for the fundraising leadership board. It'll have our Solid Ground Bright Futures campaign logo on there, along with the goal amount that we have. So just for the smaller fundraising pages that we have that you're creating today, we've created a goal of $50,000 to lead into the larger goal of $500,000 that we're looking to fundraise for the Solid Ground Bright Futures campaign. Right down below is where you can see the different teams and how you stack up. So someone's already created a team there and they're already well on their way in fundraising, along with my team here. And then you have my teammate, which is myself. And then we've included Stacy Hyde, who is our executive director. So that is kind of where you can see who's in the lead, how much folks have raised, and what teammates look like when you register on an actual team. So once again, we want to thank you so much for campaigning with us and just jumping into the fundraising realm as we lead into the Solid Ground Bright Futures for our family and friends here at Pendleton Place. We thank you so much for your generous efforts. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just reach out to me, Alma, at Olmeda, OLMEDA, at pendletonplace.org. Thank you so much and happy fundraising.